In this video I want to give you my honest opinion and review after 2 years with the GEDORE RED tire changing set. I'll tell you what I like and dislike and show you a few things. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Los geht's! And I got this set 2 years ago because I was fed up with this stupid inflation and these prices going through the roof, especially if you want to store your tires with an external company and then have them changed. It costs way too much money, so I wanted to learn how to do it myself. And I didn't want just any other brand. I also didn't want to severely overpay with it, so I went with GEDORE because it's mainly German and a good German brand. And the tools that they make, in my opinion, are very high quality. I'll show you. I really like that it came with this box. It's very sturdy, it looks very cool. I like the colors also. Every time I have the feeling I'm opening up a treasure box. Session. Okay, this is what I use to program the tires afterwards. But this is basically the set, and it has held up nicely over the 2 years. I've changed, I think, at least, I can calculate, at least 6 times the tires with it. And very good materials. I'm very happy with it. I use the 19mm socket adapter to change the nuts of my car. Feels sturdy, feels strong. What I don't like so much about it, and probably you can see it here, is that it's quite scratched. And I actually thought this was made of some sort of non-scratching material. Maybe I misunderstood, but this has scratched a bit. It doesn't look so nice anymore. Of course it's a tool, so it shouldn't be looking in top condition all the time. You need to see you're actually using it. Doesn't need to look like Snow White or anything, but I have the feeling that this also here, I'm not sure if you can hear it, is also slightly scratched the inside of my wheels where I loosened the nuts. So maybe I should look for, and if you have a suggestion, let me know, different type of adapters that won't scratch the inside of my wheels, if you know what I mean. Let me know if you have a suggestion. But aside from that, very high quality, very sturdy. My favorite is this impact wrench, with which I'm able to loosen all the nuts and the bolts from my wheels. I click one of these units on there and then I can just break it loose. Not break it, but loosen it, you know what I mean. Very heavy, very sturdy, adjustable in both directions. I really like it. This magnetic plate here for all the bolts, I'm very happy with it. I use it all the time. And yeah, some other things I liked. I used them once, these extenders, in case you come too close to the wheel and you're worried to scratch your other wheel. With these ones you have a bit more space. Yeah, this is also nice that this was included. I've used it a few times. Bag to store the bolts. And here I have some extra storage space for some stuff. There was some certificates in there that the torque wrench is calibrated by a German test institute. Session, because then I know that I'm not just, let's say I program in 140 Nm on this one here, the torque wrench, then I know also exactly that I'm using that number, and that is just not some fake number, and it's safe and my tires won't come off on the highway. This thing, of course, the Drehmomentschlüssel, I've made a few videos about it where I show it, also how it works. Also very heavy, very strong device. That it's good quality. I think GEDORE is German. The tools, I think they are produced in Asia and then they come back to Germany where they get tested according to the, well, let's say the specs and the number of newton-meter accuracy. I think the regular GEDORE is made of even more premium materials and made solely in Germany, but that's a whole different price tag. And I just wanted a set that would allow me to change my tires effortlessly without worrying. I really like the torque wrench. What I don't like so much, let's see if I can show you. I forgot to bring my tripod for this video, so excuse me for the amateurism. But when I turn it here, and I turn it, let's say, to 140 Nm, now it doesn't do it for some reason, but often it squeaks. when I turn. It kind of like squeaks, and it happens here, exactly where I turn. Maybe it's drying, maybe it needs a drop of oil. It doesn't have anything to do with the spring feather that's in here. But yeah, I have the feeling that here for some reason it just squeaks a little bit when I turn. And I'm wondering what to do with it. Should I put a drop of, let's say, machine oil in here? Should I just ignore it? Should I call GEDORE? Not quite sure. If you have any tips, it could also let me know. I think it's probably just a matter of temperature difference. But yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. It is important that after you use it every time, so I'll do it after this video, that you turn it back to 0 and loosen the spring feather, because else you'll sacrifice the accuracy and it's not a valid tool anymore. So in general, very happy. I really like everything that's in here. I also like this meter for the tires. And you can see how much tread depth you have left. Profielmessgerät. Here it also shows you, just as a reminder, summer tires, the recommended 3mm, legal of course 1.6, but you really don't want to do that. 3mm on the summer tire, so that it can get rid of all the water on the road, and winter tires minimum 4mm. It's really a lot, and I was quite shocked with it. I'm now at 5, but yeah, that's really in case you do encounter a lot of slush and snow, that you can actually get rid of that and that the tire has grip. So important reminder also, and that's why I'm happy that it's on there every time I measure. Also here they've made it very nice. They know that it's time to change the tires. Oh yeah, another thing I didn't like is that piece of chalk to write on the back of the tires, whether it was front left or rear left. Yeah, it was broken when I got it, but okay, that's just minimalistic complaints. Aside of that, very sturdy, high quality. I really like still the box every time I grab it. I'm an amateur, but yeah, it makes me feel like I have something good in my hands, professional tool. And if you're looking to buy a high quality tool set to replace your own tires, I highly recommend this. Let me know whether you've used this, whether you have a different type of tool, and if you also change your own summer and winter tires. And I look forward to seeing you in my next videos. Auf Wiedersehen!